we're going to do a Vinyasa Flow today. So hopefully you'll get quite nice and warm if you're not ready. So when you're ready, let's take a seat on the floor. Just starting with your legs crossed. Take a moment to settle yourself, get comfortable. And then when you're ready, just close the eyes. Allow the palms to face up and just let them rest on top of the legs. So you want the elbows to be soft, shoulders to be soft. And as you breathe in, feel yourself lifting through the spine. As you breathe out, feel the body relaxing. So we're connecting to the breath and just allowing ourselves to come back to our bodies. Allowing us to feel present and calm. Let's start by tucking the chin to the chest. Keep sitting tall and then lifting the chin up towards the ceiling. Coming back to center. And we're just going to draw circles with the head. So tuck the chin to the chest and just slowly begin to draw circles. Rolling the head all the way back and then rolling all the way forwards. Nice slow movement. Trying to use the full range of movement. Changing direction. Going the other way. I can just feel my ponytail doing nice big circles with my head. This is how easy it is to get distracted. So when you feel distracted, just come back to your breath. Focus on your breathing. And then come back to center. Let's roll the shoulders. Very big shoulder rolls. Bringing the hands to your heart center. And just lightly press the palms, the fingers together. Take a deep breath in and stretch the arms all the way up to the ceiling. As you exhale, bring the right hand to your side and we're just going to lean all the way over, taking a great big stretch into the side of the body. Try and keep that left hip down. Don't let the left hip lift. And breathe into the rib cage. Really stretch the side of the body. Open the side of the body. On your next inhalation, lift up tall, reach up, exhale, the left hand comes down, and just lean across again to the side. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Reaching up on your next inhale, stretch up even taller than last time, and then exhale as the hands come down. Let's come over onto our hands and our knees. So make your way into your tabletop, and we're just going to come straight into our cat and our cow pose. So to start off with, inhale as you release the abdomen down. Inhale as you lift through the spine, tuck the chin. Exhale to release down. Just keep moving on your own, moving with your breath, moving through the body, the spine. Coming back to center. Tuck the toes under and we're going to push the hips up and back into our downward facing dog. So keep the knees bent, let the forehead release down, and just slowly push the hips from side to side. Start to walk your dog out. So bend one leg, then the other. Just move the body in any way that feels right for you. Allow yourself to release into the pose. And then slowly becoming still. So we spread the fingers wide, press into the knuckles, the fingers, and push the hips all the way back. Starting to tiptoe the feet to the hands. And just release into your forward fold. So let the upper body release forwards. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And just let the hands release down. Let the forehead release down. Allow the upper body to just be heavy. When you're ready, inhale. Let's reach the arms all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale the hands to your heart center. Oh, got a head rush. Let's come into our mountain pose to start off with, and we'll begin our flow. So feet come together. We're going to close the eyes, palms facing forwards. And just take a moment here. Take a couple of big breaths. And just feel your weight centered, balanced. Feel yourself pressing into the four corners of the feet. Inhale to reach the arms, extended mountain, looking up to the thumbs. Exhale, release into your forward fold. Forehead releases. Inhale to lift halfway, so lengthen through the spine. You can bring your hands to the shins if you need to. Exhale, forward fold. Step the feet back to your plank. You can lower the knees if you need to as we lower the chest all the way to the floor. And lift into your baby cobra. So squeeze the elbows back, lift the chest, the shoulders, and release all the way down. Push back to the knees, tuck the toes and come straight into your downward facing dog. So if you want to keep walking through the legs here, you can. Or just allow the body to be calm and still. Really feel those hips pushing back, and you're really starting to open into the upper body, into the shoulders. The chest is drawing towards the thighs, and you feel the belly lifting. So feel the belly button drawing towards the spine. Looking to the hands, step or hop the feet to the front of the mat and release into your forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Draw the chest forwards. Exhale, forward fold. You can step or hop the feet back to your plank. Lift the knees or lower them as we lower chaturanga. Lift into your upward dog. Press into the hands and really press into the ground. Tuck your toes and push back to your downward dog. Again, connect into your breath. Big, long breaths. Looking to the hands, hop or step the feet to the front of the mat. Release, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Bit quicker this time. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Hop or step the feet back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Becoming still. And allow the heels to drop down now. Feel the stretch deepen in the backs of the legs. Take the knees to the floor, but take the knees wide as we come into our child pose. So the toes come together, and just stretch the hands forwards. Forehead releases down. Keep spreading the fingers wide though. Keep that connection to the ground. Feel yourself pressing into the palms, the knuckles, the fingers. And you notice every time you breathe out, you're sinking lower into the floor, the chest, the hips, releasing down. Let's start to lift. Make your way back to your downward facing dog. I've got a lot of hair in my face. Should have rethought the hairdo. So settling. When you're ready, hopping, stepping the feet to the front of the mat. Release into your forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, step back, hop back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg, three-legged down dog. Exhale, step the foot to the right hand. Come into your warrior one, so the back heel lowers. Pause here for a couple of breaths. Allow yourself to settle. Hips facing forwards. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, hands come to the floor. Lower to your chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged down dog. Exhale, the foot steps to the left hand. Warrior one, back heel lowers. And you bend into the front knee, and you're keeping those hips to the front. Big breath in, big breath out. Once more, breathing in. As you exhale, hands come to the floor, stepping back, lower chaturanga. Lifting to your upward dog. Exhaling to your downward dog. Let's do that again. So inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot steps forwards. Inhale to lift, warrior one. Exhale, release the hands, step back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Connecting to the breath. Feel the energy running through the body. Feel the breath running through the body. Left leg, inhale, lifting. Exhale, stepping forwards, warrior one. Lifting the arms. Exhale, hands come to the floor, stepping back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. It's quick today. Let's start to slow the pace down a bit now. So let's lift the right leg, three-legged downward dog. Press the heel up to the ceiling and step the right foot to the right hand and just come into your low lunge. So take the knee to the floor, lifting the arms. And allow the hips to sink forwards. Really open up into the hips. And try and keep the arms close to the ears if you can. We don't want them to be out too wide. Allow the shoulders to drop down. Tuck the back toes. If you need to, bring the hands to the floor, but if you feel balanced, lift all the way up into your crescent lunge. Reach the arms to the front of the room and really extend through into the back leg. Strong legs. Take the hands to the floor. Step back to take your flow. So we lower into our chaturanga. Lifting upward dog. Pushing back, downward dog. Settle the breath. Check in with your alignment. Press into the hands, the palms. Pushing the hips back. Let's lift the left leg. Three-legged downward dog. Step the left foot to the left hand. And again, come to your low lunge. So the knee comes down. Arms lift. And then sink the hips forwards. Keep your gaze in front of you. Let's keep that spine long and neutral. Without hair in your mouth. Oh, I can't find it. Ugh, sorry. Shoulders are soft. When you're ready, tuck the back toes. Again, if you want to, bring the hands to the floor or lift up into your crescent lunge. Strong legs. Let's take it forwards, reach the arms out in front and extend into the back leg. Take the hands down. Step back, lower to your chaturanga. Lift into your upward dog. Push back, downward dog. Now we're going to step the feet to the hands, or you can hop the feet to the hands, and we're just going to take a seat at the front of the mat. So when you're ready, stepping, and just crossing the legs, sitting down to the floor. So built up a nice sweat. So let's take the legs out in front of us. We're going to come into our boat pose. So take hold of the backs of the thighs, lift the chest and squeeze the shoulders back. And just feel your weight come back slightly so the toes start to lift. If that feels comfortable, lift them a little higher. And if that feels comfortable, reach the hands forwards. Squeeze the knees, the thighs together. And keep lifting the chest. If that feels okay, you can lengthen the legs. Embrace the shake. Don't be afraid of the shake. It means your body's working hard. Slowly coming down, cross the legs. We're going to come into our flow, so rock forwards. You can hop or step back to your plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that again. So hop or step the feet through. Sitting on the floor, getting comfortable, and then when you're ready, coming to your boat pose. So taking your options. If this doesn't feel comfortable, just keep the toes low to the floor. We're going to stay here for 3 big breaths. So take a big breath in, big breath out. 1, 2, 3. Slowly releasing. Cross the legs, rock forwards, hop or step back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Looking to the hands, hop or step the feet to the front. Release into your forward fold. Let's start to slow things down even more. You can stay in your forward fold if you want to take the hands behind your back, interlock the fingers, and then squeeze the hands away from you. You can. Coming into a bit of a shoulder stretch here. Slowly releasing. Inhale, lift the arms, extended mountain. Exhale the hands to heart center. Let's release into our mountain. So let's come into our balance next. We're going to come into our tree pose. I've definitely built up a nice warm sweat. So starting with the right leg. You can bring your right foot to your ankle, to your calf, or into your thigh, but avoid the knee joint. So taking your options. If you're putting your foot into your thigh, think about squeezing the two together. Squeeze your bottom and press the knee out to the side. You're trying to find your center line of gravity. Bringing your palms to the front. And just find a focus point, a spot on the floor, 1 meter or 2 ahead of you. And connect into your breath. You can bring your hands to your heart center. Keep the shoulders, the elbows soft. You can stay here or lift the arms to your full tree pose. Again, just keep the shoulders down, elbows, the fingers are soft. Slowly releasing. Take the foot down. Let's come to the other side. So, left foot into the ankle, calf, or into the thigh. Find your balance, your focus, and then check in with your alignment. Squeeze your bottom, press the left knee out to the side, really open up into the hips. If you feel balanced, bring the hands to your heart center. And imagine you're on a piece of string and it's lifting you up from the crown of the head. So you keep lifting taller and taller, lengthening through the spine. If you feel okay, lift the arms to your full tree pose. Roll the shoulders down and back into the sockets. Let's start to release, coming down. Let's come down onto the floor. So roll onto your backs. Hug the knees into the chest. And just gently rock from side to side. Keeping hold of the right leg. Extend the left leg all the way out. Press through the heel. And try and squeeze that left thigh down into the floor. And keep hugging the right knee into the body. Let the shoulders be soft. Taking that right foot to the top of the left thigh. Use your left arm to guide the knee across the body. So we're coming into a gentle twist in the spine, releasing into the top of the hip. And you're trying to squeeze that right shoulder into the floor. Slowly draw back to center. Bring the left leg back towards you, squeezing the knees in. Come to the other side. So extend the right leg all the way out. Pressing through the heel. Squeeze that right leg down into the floor. Big, deep belly breaths. And again, when you're ready, let's come into the twist. So the foot comes to the thigh. The right hand guides the knee all the way across, as far over as you want to. And then squeeze that left shoulder down into the floor. Rolling back to center. Squeezing the knees in one more time. You can lift the head, the shoulders, curl into a ball. And then just make your way to a seated position. So roll to one side. Crossing the legs. Sitting tall through the spine. And just lifting the palms. So let the palms face the ceiling or the sky, depending on where you are. Just take a couple of moments here to refocus your mind, your body. Taking a moment to observe your body and to observe the mind. Starting to bring the focus back to the breath. So try breathing in for 5 counts and breathing out for 5 counts. In through the nose and out through the nose. Starting to bring the hands to your heart center. Press the thumbs into the middle of the chest. Shoulders, elbows are soft. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bow the forehead to the fingers. Place the index fingers into the middle of the eyebrows. Again, big breath in. Big breath out. Thank you for joining me today. It was definitely a bit quicker than our usual pace, but it was good, it was fun. I was surprised because I thought I'd be really sore, but turns out it actually gave me some energy, so that is a bonus. Hope everyone's feeling well, staying well, and I will see you all Thursday at 6 o'clock. Thank you. Don't forget to tag me, KG Yoga, or tag the Studio 50 in any of your practices as well. See you all soon.